I'm here today outside of Cupertino Eichler, and we're gonna take a look inside. This one has a neat surprise for you. It has an addition, but it's not as controversial as some additions that I've seen on Eichlers. It's like a greenhouse conservatory type of an addition. Come on in and let's take a look together, see what you think. As we look at the front of this house, I just want to point out on the right, there's an extra single car covered carport behind those double doors. And we're going to look at that again later. Technically, I would classify this house as a courtyard model rather than an atrium model because this house does not wrap itself around a center atrium. But the house is already 63 years old. And with that comes the opportunity for these mature trees in the courtyard itself. The colors were spectacular today. This house was built in 1960. It's 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It occupies 1,720 square feet, and it's a corner lot, and it's a little bigger, and the lot is 8,276 square feet. This is one of the more graceful kitchen renovations that I've seen. They kept the original layout mostly intact, and they actually kept the original pivoting table, and we're going to take a look at that here as well. One of the other absolutely charming things that I found in this house were some original blueprint sketches that they did when they were building Eichlers. This one appears to be details of fixed glass. So they have beams, jambs, and clear story windows. I have to imagine that many of the specs that are outlined on this paper were actually put into place in this house when it was originally built. Here, let's take a closer look at the pivoting table. It was designed so that it could swing out and go towards the middle of the room, or it could swing back and, as you see it here, be more of a counter space. I keep looking for one that's still functioning and that I'm going to be able to pivot for you, but this table has a new surface that matches the rest of the countertops, and then you can also see that they've screwed down the table to the floor for extra stability. And this one is also caulked at the edge, so this one is not in motion, I'm afraid. But I will keep looking, and I will film one for you at some point. In the living room, we have a Danish modern bookshelf and a 3/4 wall along the back side that divides the kitchen from the living room and the dining room. Like most Eichlers, the freestanding fireplace occupies a prime position in the living room. And then we have a full wall of cabinetry built in that unifies the kitchen and the living room to the dining area. Then we come to the addition that we talked about. It's kind of a greenhouse and a conservatory all in one. In terms of additions, this one is quite sympathetic to Eichlers. Fans of this channel and fans of Eichlers will recognize that most have a complete wall of glass along the back, and they really do embrace indoor-outdoor living. And I think that this particular room just represents an extension of the outdoors. I love the way they have incorporated glass into the ceiling just in the bump out here. And then we still have our eye drawn to the post and beam construction above. Let's start the real heart of the tour in the primary suite. There's a view to the backyard, and we have a real gracious size. There's a double door closet, and then there's also tucked away, there's an ensuite. In this ensuite, first we have a vanity, and then we have a separate toilet and shower room. This bathroom area has been remodeled at some point in the life of the home. Something interesting about this vanity, and I'm not sure if it reads in the video, is that it's much higher than a normal vanity. The actual sink is sitting above countertop. Down the hall, we have an in-house laundry, a bathroom, and 3 more bedrooms. This house did have some particular known issues that were flagged and disclosed. The scope of this video does not cover those issues. We are here and able to tour as a guest of the listing agent. They have graciously allowed me to film and publish online. These tours are really just from my heart and for the love of the architecture. If you're interested in learning more about what I look for in a home or how I help buyers analyze the home's value beyond just what you can see, I would be happy to talk more about that with you in a different video. Just drop a comment below. Or better yet, reach out and let's set up a meeting. I would love to help you sell your Eichler or buy one of your own. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing or giving it a thumbs up or leaving me a comment. That would really help the channel grow. Thanks so much. Originally, Eichlers were designed with VAT, vinyl asbestos tile, and I believe that's what we're looking at here. Asbestos can be scary. To be on the safe side, I would recommend taking a sample and getting it tested, and then you can make a decision about how you want to go from here and how you're going to handle the flooring and making an educated choice. So what did you think of that house? Do you like the conservatory or not? It's really something that needs to be seen in person. If this house looks like it might work for you, let me know. Let's set up a tour if it's still on the market.